Good afternoon. Welcome. Risk On, episode 60, brought to you by FOMO. As always, best multi-chain trading experience out there. Go download it today. Trade with us. Make some money. Coins look good, boys. Two guys that are big Asteroid guys. ZEC guys.
I was going to say, thank God you brought that up.
Just gonna sit here and gloat and dunk all over me, probably. And everyone else
Isn't it funny how the coins go up and we start having fun again here?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, crypto is fun. Crypto's the future again, man.
Yeah. And I'm so glad when you brought up Asteroid straight away, because it was going to be the first thing I started with. You're so unbelievably sidelined, and we are danger close to all-time high. Danger close. Don't want to be that guy. We are 10% off. Are you feeling worried yet? Are you feeling worried that you might miss out on the next $1 billion Elon Dogecoin Shiba Supercoin?
Just every buzzword Sass can think of. He's in the back of his brain. He's like, what other buzzwords can I use here?
All right, I'm gonna talk here as a dirty sidelined bear of Asteroid, and just state something. You guys got fucking bailed out by Ansem. You lucky motherfuckers.
That's not true. This
was I was so right. I was on a path to being so fucking correct. And Ansem, I think Ansem's great. I like the guy. Mm-hmm. But last two coins he's shilled have really fucked me. He shilled Housecoin right after I sold it. And now he's shilling fucking Asteroid.
So he fucked you in the sense that he made the coin go up.
Yeah.
Correct. I sold Housecoin at like 17, 18 million, and then it dumped down to like 7 or 8 million. I was like, oh great, like great trade. You know, I bought a bunch. I made like 3 or 4x on it, like wonderful. And then Ansem starts shilling in and it goes to 120 million. And I'm sitting there like a sideline bear. And here I am, Asteroid. Charts don't look much better than this, guys. I got to give it to you.
There we go.
They really don't. It's almost as if when you were clowning our talk about a heavy consolidation period, it's almost like it obviously looks like a dense consolidation in hindsight, and we just might be breaking out of that.
Yeah, and just might be about to break out. We spotted that in the chart, and you just missed it. You know?
Yeah, this was beautiful technical analysis by Stats, and this feels like the point where the old wood would enter. Actually,
it actually does. Yeah, I'm tempted to top blast here. I mean, because once you break through this, it's off to the fucking races.
It's over.
And then, but you do have to say. If Bitcoin so much as sneezes, Bitcoin takes a little shart, it sneezes, you guys die.
No. Look, I've been dead in this coin multiple times. I've got a few lives left, you know.
And you haven't sold any of it. You've just held. You've just been like,
Not
know
a
what?
Cent.
Oh, you did say you were going to hold minus 50%.
Yeah.
Or billion.
Yeah.
You have no price target in mind.
No,
just higher.
No price target. Yeah, just higher. Just higher. I think my average is now like 125, 130. Probably a little too much size for comfort. But it's all good when it's going up. But yeah, I think you said it right. You break out of this lesson and this little like breakout to new all-time highs, and we are off to the races. And I just become unbearable. Just become simply unbearable in every group chat.
I'd just like to preserve the situation we're at here and keep things on the right track. I would like to clarify that just 2 weeks ago, or whenever this was launching, we effectively declared ourselves an AI podcast, and we need to keep doing bottom signal things. So this is not a TA. This is not a trading podcast. We're AI people, we're privacy people, but we still think, it's over for crypto, and these are things that we're just pointing out something that happened as
the amount of bottom signals within our podcast were incredible, by the way.
Yeah, I once said, I think I once said, there's never going to be a meme coin that goes above like 400 mil ever again, and here I am going.
No, we said $1 billion, and I actually still believe that.
What about Asteroid? You know, you've heard the rumors of Elon sending it to Mars. We've all heard it. We've all heard the rumors.
I think we all really need Asteroid to go to $1 billion. If Asteroid goes to $1 billion, if Asteroid goes to $500 million,
if anything, actually, well, let's put it that way. If anything really hits escape velocity, that's what the ecosystem needs. For sure.
Yeah, it's what the ecosystem needs. We all need to believe. Now, it happening on ETH is not what I expected.
No.
No.
Yeah, no, not what I expected either, to be fair. But here we are.
That's the other funny thing. I don't know if there could be a group of 3 people here who have been more historically anti-Ethereum, and just, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've probably on this show I've said ETH is dead and people just don't know it yet. But
yeah,
perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps Tom Lee deserves an apology from us. Actually,
he's such an idiot. He does not deserve it.
He's playing the long game. Would
dumb.
You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand what he's doing.
He's seeing it in the charts, man. He's going to raise another DAO as we speak.
I mean,
do you think he's stopped sweating or combed his hair since the last,
dude, how do you sleep down 10 billion or whatever he's done?
Not his money.
Not his money.
Not his money.
Not his money. I bet he sleeps like a fucking baby. I bet he sleeps like a baby. Not his money.
Rob, you guys know Rob 100X. He was saying he thinks that Saylor can Ponzi Bitcoin back to all-time highs faster than anybody could ever imagine. What are your thoughts on that statement?
Or
are we just drinking bull Kool-Aid? I log into Twitter right now, and people are just irrationally bullish right now.
Which I do want to talk about later. There's a crazy sentiment shift that's happened in the last 4 to 5 days. But one more quick point on that. For all the talk about Saylor, and I don't know how to pronounce it, STRC, justifiably a lot of focus on that. That's the primary asset class. Primary asset in the asset class, but very little talk lately about actually what Tom Lee and BitMine? What they've done is, I saw that 10%. BitMine has 10% of the staked ETH supply right now. So 10% of all staked Ethereum is custodied by BitMine right now. That's kind of wild.
That is kind of
good or bad.
I mean, I don't know how many people are staking ETH these days, so I don't know what the actual numbers are. I'm sure we could find them.
I feel like that's a bad thing.
Well, that's a bad thing in the same way that you would say Saylor holding 4% of circulating Bitcoin or whatever is a bad thing, right? It's good or bad depending on, I guess your views on it. It's clearly a massive risk.
Yeah,
but
it seems like that's not a 2026 or 2027 problem. It feels like a 2028 to 30 problem.
However, it can't, depending on market conditions, it can awfully become a 2027 problem. Like ETH sub, what? ETH sub maybe 1.5, 1.3. All of a sudden, that 10%, they're going.
Right. But that goes both ways, right? Because what is Ethereum as a whole? It's under 300 billion market cap. It's a 285 billion market cap.
Yeah,
that's insane that Ethereum is that much money. What is it?
Right, but my point is, when you have institutional, like that can be manipulated easier than Bitcoin.
Sure. Of course.
And that's a bad thing. It's a bad thing, but it can create some crazy price action short term as well.
Yeah. Well,
to be fair, it's not even in recent history we've seen ETH pull 10% moves up and down, mostly down, but not out of the question for it to move crazy. I tell you what, one thing is boring my head off right now though. Solana price action. Jesus Christ.
It looks like Avalanche price action.
That's the worst comparison ever. Yeah, and it's so accurate because it fucking does. It looks like AVAX. Oh man, that's
part of it is part of that's volume dependent too. Because did you guys see? It was over the weekend, but Zcash open interest on Hype was higher than Solana.
Yeah,
there was more open interest. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And that's obviously Zcash is hot right now. There's a lot of people trading it, but respectively, that means there's just Solana people. The amount of people trading Solana is kind of dead right now for a number of reasons. Probably Sats, they see what you see and they're like, well, it's just so choppy. but it shouldn't be that way when you look at the size of the two assets, you know?
Yeah, it's just, I mean, when you look at the Zcash, like, this is going to sound very biased because this is my biggest bag, or one of my biggest bags right now. The Zcash chart simply looks so good. You know what it's giving me? It's giving me Tron vibes. It's giving me Tron. It's giving me Tron vibes where it just simply glides up under the radar.
It could not be better. If we're just objectively, it could not look better.
We're back to where I sold my Zcash, and now I'm like, fuck, I just need to top blast it all back in.
Yeah.
I'm starting to want to panic buy. And this is what bulls need. They need panic buyers. It's not good because I'm going to top the whole market. So I'm being patient.
This run up, Zcash is up like what 70% this month, or I don't know.
Yeah,
I just threw a random number out.
$200
from the lows. From the lows, 121%.
Yeah, it's doubled.
Right. So what is interesting, if you look at like what happened on that first parabolic run up, when was that? Like November of 2025.
November.
So it ran from $90 all the way to 700,
730, 740.
So
insane.
Like if you look at the mechanics of what happened, it was funding went like so massively negative. If you remember, I think we talked about this stats where it was like insane funding rates. And so you had this like flywheel where everyone started piling in, and it was the only thing anyone was focused on, and everyone was jumping in trying to short it and like time the top. And so that's what led to like that final, the final push it like literally went straight from like $530 to like 750 was the top or something. And then it obviously it kind of cascaded down after that. But what's interesting right now is it's been much more of a grind, like a spot driven grind. There's not nearly as much like the open interest, the amount of people trying to, like, you know, it's not like a squeeze that's happening right now. It's just heavy buying pressure and not a lot of selling. So this has been like very heavily spot driven.
Yeah, I think this is such a good sign. This is gonna be hopefully give Wood FOMO here, but I think this is such a good sign because on that first initial run, there was so much hype. Naval was tweeting, Mert was bull posting like it's like the next fucking like literal physical gold. Like, yeah, we had everyone who's smart bull posting. That sort of tapered off. That doesn't really happen now. Like they're obviously still in, but they're not aggressively bull posting. So this is just people who believe. This is just believers.
There's definitely been catalysts. Like there's definitely been some catalysts, but they feel like healthier things. It's not like, oh, Naval tweeted. It's like, oh, like the Zodal, the Zodal guys like launched the new what used to be Zcash wallet, and they, you know, it's like these things that seem a little more fundamental, and then it's like a lot of people aren't really following it. It's just kind of like quietly grinding up. I think if it really explodes, you're going to see the same thing happen where there'll just be this parabolic blow off. But like, we're not there. We're not there. Right now, it seems pretty healthy. Just seems like a good asset, good narrative.
Simple narrative. It's a great narrative. That's a great narrative. The only reason I sold was because I was correctly bear pilled, and then I just never was able to pivot back to being a bull at the right time.
Yeah. To be fair, you did make the right decision. Yeah,
I made the right decision at the time. It just wasn't
like what we basically ended up in the same place. I obviously like I held on, I exited, I entered. I have a lot more PTSD after the whole thing than you did. You have a much better mental makeup. I'm in it now, but like, man, there was anguish along the way.
I was in from like I think my average entry was like 315, 320, and my exit was like low 400s. And I was like, all right, like I made money, whatever, good trade, and then it went to 200, and I was like, oh, sweet, like great fucking trade. And then I just never re-entered.
Wow, your entry was 130? Fuck.
310 or so.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah, it was like low 300s. No. I made like 30-ish% on the trade. Pretty good size too. And I was happy with it. And I was like, whatever, I'm gonna fuck off with this position. And then like the war started. I bought more equities with that cash, and never re-entered. And here
I do have to figure out at some point. I have to convert this to spot holdings because I
forgot you're levered.
I'm a non-perps guy, but I'm levered. I'm levered on this.
You're
The
levered? You
majority
got
of my
11?
position.
This is
There's
a
only
disaster.
3x Zcash.
This is
I
a
hold the
fraudulent
spot.
bull. This is a
Do you guys not remember
bull.
this? I can't remember if we talked about it on stream, or I
No.
might have just been Sats. I was literally asking you for help. If you remember when this
Yeah.
first happened, I opened a position and like on Hype, I didn't realize the toggle was at 3x. I meant to open a 2x long, and I had accidentally done cross margin instead of isolated or whatever. And I was like, how do I change this? And it was basically like, you can't change it unless you cut the position. And I could have easily cut and reopened, and I was just like, fuck it, I'll just leave it. So
You'll be fine.
as a result, I am 3x long ZEC with size from
It worked out.
from $303, and it feels like I can't cut it now. So,
Guys,
You could
it's
cut
so
and add the spot.
You could, but it's so funny because
but the lore is so good.
Yeah.
good.
The lore is good.
Henry was sharing us comments from YouTube earlier, and there was a comment about it that said, "This podcast is just 1 hour of Sats teaching two idiots about very simple things." And Swizzle just
If only they knew how true that is. It's like even more true than meets the eye.
I don't even know if I can take that. I don't even know if I can take that. I'm simply not. I'm not that smart, guys. I'm not that smart. I'm in disguise. I think I'm in disguise.
You know who's not very smart either is the GME CEO Ryan Cohen.
I'm glad.
I know everyone has seen this one.
Great segue.
That was a good.
That was
segue.
smooth. That was
That was
segue,
smooth.
man.
That's what's getting fucking good at this, man. It's like his full-time job or something, isn't it? Like, Jesus.
Wow, that was impressive.
Yeah, so we got to post. We'll put the video up. Oh, good. I'm gonna get Henry to post this video up. But he basically, everyone's seen GME is trying to buy eBay for $56 billion, which is 20% above current market price. And Ryan Cohen goes on. That's his name, Ryan Cohen goes on with a dumb looking mustache and
leather jacket,
looking like I don't know, like Top Gun or something. And he's explaining to Andrew Ross Sorkin how in the world they plan to come up with $56 billion when the market cap of GameStop is $11 billion. So Henry, you can play the clip.
Call it $11 billion. You have $9 billion on your balance sheet. Arguably, if you're providing effectively all of your stock, and then the cash that gets you to 20. You have this letter from TD. That's another 20. We're now at 40, but we're still off by, call it 16. And the 20, as far as I understand, while it's considered a highly confident letter, meaning TD saying they're highly confident that they would provide the financing, it's not locked financing.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Come on. You can't even believe it.
I hear you. I understand that. I'm just trying to understand where the rest of the money would come from.
It's half cash, half stock.
I hear you. I'm just saying that math doesn't get you to the price that you're offering.
So, Brian, that's a pretty straightforward question. I don't get it. Like, where's the rest of the money coming from? Andrew laid it out pretty clearly.
I don't understand your question. We're offering half cash, half stock, and we have the ability to issue stock in order to get the deal done.
Yes.
But the full details of the offer are on our website.
But you're on our air. We thought we'd get...
So, but
I
don't understand your question.
So
I can't tell if this guy is a genius or an idiot, though.
I think he's probably a bit of both, man. A bit of both.
Because who agrees to go on the? You're going to get asked questions about that. He's like, yeah, we're gonna go viral here. No press is bad press.
Yeah.
So impressive.
It's the clip's ridiculous. Like obviously he seems like he's looking at us. He's looking at Andrew Ross Sorkin like Andrew Ross Sorkin's the idiot for even thinking of asking the question, first of all, which is incredible. The math doesn't line up. And then you do a little more digging and you realize, like, after he says, oh, we'll just issue more shares. And then you go and you take a deeper dive into his comp package. And you realize that he has a options package for 171 million shares. Should GameStop hit a certain market cap. And he wants to buy eBay for that, is what I imagine it is. It's a lot into self-interest. I saw Michael Burry sold all of his GameStop, and he was one of like the biggest GameStop bulls.
That's not good
Today.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
However, historically wrong this cycle.
Yeah. But like, can you imagine having that much irrational confidence, being willing to go on a nationally televised show to explain something that should, like, you would think the CEO of a company would be able to very coherently explain this deal, not just arrogantly look at you like you fucking idiot. Like, what do you mean? It's half cash, half stock.
That's the interesting thing. If we can pull up that other link, it's actually functionally not even GameStop buying eBay. It's actually eBay taking on GameStop.
Yeah.
Is this the one? Yeah.
It's a sketchy deal.
Basically, it's a genius. If he was able to pull it off, which I don't think he'll be able to, it would be a genius way to manipulate to hit his milestones where the technically the market cap of GameStop would be high enough to hit his thresholds without him actually adding any like core value to the business. Because if I think, is this the one? Yeah. Basically, yeah, there it is. He's asking eBay to acquire GME, fire eBay CEO, and let him run the business. The idea is 50% cash, 50% stock for roughly $56 billion to consideration to buy eBay.
Also, eBay, like, what the fuck?
Well, for all we know, they're just going to be like, no.
Yeah. Piss off, guys.
I don't know. Is there any reason for eBay to consider doing this?
No.
That's the part I don't understand.
Literally no.
I think everyone just watched the same interview we just did and is like, why would I ever let this guy run my company?
Yeah.
But it's so crazy that someone would go on and do this that you start to think like, okay, like, are we thinking about this wrong? And we just don't understand what Ryan Cohen is doing, because obviously he wouldn't do something so transparently like self-serving. You almost try to find a way to like outsmart yourself to think, oh no, this must make sense. It must.
It's like from The Big Short, Ryan Gosling's character, when they say like, this guy is so obviously self-serving that I just kind of have to respect it and like go with it.
Yeah.
It's that situation.
Yeah, he had a path to success though. He simply doesn't. All he's got is his leather jacket and his mustache. Like, that's actually all he's got.
That's a bad luck. I kind of imagine you being a leather jacket mustache guy, honestly. I see that in your future.
Who do you think I am? Yeah,
I see that in your future.
What, you reckon 20 years I'll bust out the fucking leather jacket? Bro, it depends how much money I got, man. It depends how much money I got.
There's a clear curve of like the wealthier like men get into their call it 40s and 50s, the more leather jackets they start wearing.
Yeah, you start buying motorbikes thinking you're the guy. Like, no one cares, bro. Get the leather jacket off.
I feel like Jensen from NVIDIA maybe has always been a leather jacket guy.
Yeah.
Unclear. But like, go look at Bezos, man. Guy never wore a leather jacket in his 20s or 30s when he was a bookstore. Now,
yeah.
You know, you'll see him at Coachella, leather jacket, no shirt, ripped.
I think he was worn a letter jacket, Swizzle.
Yeah, he has, man.
Yeah, Swizzle's definitely a leather jacket.
Yeah, he said, yeah, you've got a few in the locker.
Not until I finish off the Zcash trade. Then the leather jacket comes out. Yeah.
The privacy jacket. The privacy jacket. It's fucking strapped to me. It doesn't leave me.
Have a little Zcash emblem on it.
Did you?
Not there yet.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to segue us into the worst spot ever here. Do you guys? Maybe this was only on my For You page, but There was a video last year of Jeff Bezos driving a moped through a club in Saint-Tropez. Did you guys happen to see that?
No.
Okay, I'm glad. All
No, I
right,
haven't
move on before you ever see it. He literally drives the moped through this beach club in the middle of all the chairs with like bottle girls around him. It's
Was he wearing a leather jacket?
Honestly, potentially. I know he had a motorbike helmet on. I couldn't believe it.
Good for Jeff. Good for Jeff.
I'm trying to be like him.
Yeah. So we got Ryan Cohen being. Who knows if he pulls this off? It would be pretty incredible. I'm not gonna lie. Good for him if he does. I'm kind of rooting for him because I want more content like this. So if we get more content like this, I'm very into it. We got another CEO in the news. We got Brian Armstrong laying off 14% of Coinbase staff.
Yeah.
Citing AI, some other things. Interesting stat. Coinbase has 4,000 employees generating similar revenue to Hype with 20 employees now. So even after the 14% layoff, there's still, what's that? I can't do math. What's that? 200x?
Yeah. I saw a lot of people hating on this, but I think he should have done more. I feel like layoffs are bad. Like when you do layoffs, it's the worst thing to do it in batches. Like there's so many companies, especially in like the post-COVID, like the blast where everything went fucking crazy. Companies aggressively hired across the board, like especially SaaS companies, and then they dribble out the layoffs. Just fucking one bang it like Elon did. And you tank the one bit of bad press and then it slowly fades away because this is like he's going to do 14% now. Give it another 6 months to a year. He's going to dribble off another 14, and it's just like this endless thing. Should have just banged off 40. Should have banged 30 off, 40 off.
I don't disagree with you, honestly. I think it's probably easier said than done. But something I thought was interesting in here was they're going to try like having one-man teams, guys that are engineers, product managers, and like whatever marketing, all in one person.
Yeah, I think is
that crazy or is that the future? Like, is that what AI allows you to do? And
I think it's an interesting experiment to try it.
It is.
You know, I don't think that's something that's been done much at, once you cross a certain threshold on company size. So they're roughly 5,000 employees.
4,000.
Yeah. So they're laying off somewhere between like 600 to 800 people.
Yeah. I guess when you get to that size, it's so hard to actually cut back like efficiently. Like you probably can't do a 30%.
It's not a minor thing to do as well.
Yeah,
it creates a ton of organizational restructuring. You have to have, like I'm sure there was a couple weeks of preparation on this, and then they have to do a lot of stuff in short order in a quick period of time to actually make things functional. A lot of the times you see this happen, like, maybe these are larger companies, but like, I remember with DoorDash or who was it? Like
DocuSign?
Uber back in the day. There's like a lot of times the way it happens is they cut full teams usually, as opposed, it's not like individual members of each teams. A lot of these tech companies are structured in ways where it's like they'll cut a department and then they have this weird, it's almost like a free agent process where it's like, if you can, if you get recruited by another team, the teams operate independently and they can recruit people to join their team. I know that this happened to one of my friends. I'm trying to remember where. It might have been, I can't remember where, but like basically that'll happen. If let's say you work at Meta and they cut a department, you can go find another team if they want you there. And it creates this like talent hierarchy where everyone's trying to compete to have their team be the most productive. So I don't know, man. It's bold. It's tough to make a decision like this as the leader, but like,
there is one quote in here which is really like I think a lot of people are clinging to, and it's they've already said that they're doing internally, non-technical people are making changes to the code base. That is fucking crazy. That is crazy that they have that much confidence in it, because like, there's historically a lot of bugs when you're dealing with AI, and they're saying they're pushing code to the main build. Non-technical people are pushing code.
I love hearing that as a Coinbase user, that non-technical people are pushing code into Coinbase. I really like that. I feel safe. I feel good.
Yeah, I feel like how the hell did that get past PR? You know, how the hell did that get past PR? Because it's like they've had a lot of shit go wrong. They've had massive data leaks.
Oh man,
yeah,
so much.
It's a bit of a crazy one to me, but you know, good on him. Good on him. If he makes it work, I feel like this is the step where all companies are going. It's going to get way more leaner across the board, and I'm sure if they get this right, there's going to be a strong layoff the next time.
There'll be more. It's just the beginning, dude. We're going to see this everywhere soon. I mean, big companies are already doing it. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse until my wife sent me a article about how tech people are preparing to support the permanent underclass or something. And I was like, is this the bottom on that whole thing about how it's going to kill everybody? I got my wife telling me we're all going to die from AI now. I don't know. Did you see the Twitter war between Justin Sun and Trump?
Didn't he sell all his Trump coin?
Sold all his Trump coin.
I saw there's lawsuits going on.
Slandered, and then WLFI comes out saying they're suing Justin Sun. And Trump quote tweeted WLFI, Justin Sun saying like this guy's a liar or something. The big man himself, not Don Jr.
Yeah.
The fucking president.
Yeah. But Justin Sun doesn't give a fuck, it seems. Tron probably was green on the day.
I was green on the day.
It was probably green on the day.
The funny thing is, like, they're both scammers. They're all scammers. They're both scammers suing scammers. But, like, the Trump family is so clearly screwing people here.
Yeah.
Like,
they're an awful company. Like, it's honestly just terrible what they've done.
I saw WLFI pulled a risk on, and they called themselves an AI company now too. Did you guys see that?
No, they did not. They're an AI company now.
Yeah, hang on. Let me find it.
Let's put the Tron chat in our chart if you want to feast your eyes on that as well, guys.
Sweet. Tron or the Ton chart?
That's the Tron chart, not the Ton chart. The Ton chart's also crazy right now.
What are you
today? World Liberty Financial. Today, World Claw launches World Router with World Liberty Financial. World Claw AI.
Oh, that's just they haven't even tried.
WorldClaw.ai.
They haven't even tried, man. They've literally just took OpenClaw and gone.
Don't even pull that up, Henry. Don't even pull that up. I don't want to give this the time of day.
Yeah,
it's so
that's
stupid.
honestly horrendous.
It's honestly horrendous. So there's that. But I did want to talk about Ton and Telegram taking it over. Like, what does that mean? I mean, I love Telegram. I think Telegram is such an incredible business and company.
And now they've attached a token. I think it's bullish, but like, does it really do anything? You know? Yeah. Does it really do anything? Probably not. Give it a week and it'll be flatlined. Because it's like
what actually happened? I'm reading.
They took over as the main validator of Ton from the Ton Foundation. So basically, they now run the Ton. They validate and secure the Ton network.
Okay.
Who uses Ton? You know, what's the reason? Why would I ever?
All of us Telegram users soon, probably.
People are trading meme coins on Ton. There's mini games and apps you can make in Telegram that are backed by the Ton token.
Sounds like Monad beer pong.
Yeah, I mean that might be. I'm sure they have their own.
The Monad chart looks good too, guys.
It does, yeah.
It's because Bill Monday's working the
He's working the chart right now. He's on the market makers. Good guy, man. Good guy. Sorry, I derailed you there onto Monad.
No, it's okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's. I think it's probably what you said, Sats, but I also said that about Asteroid too. So you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
I just think it's one of them flash in the pan things. Cool for a week, and then everyone's just like, "Oh, okay, back to Solana, back to ETH."
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
The last thing I kind of wanted to talk about today, I think I'm very bullish on it. I don't own any yet. I always have been bullish on it. Is the Cards token, which has pumped 50% in the last few days. Everyone I know that is into trading cards, I'm personally not, but I know a lot of crypto people are. Sats, you're into these, aren't you?
No.
No, you're into CS.
You just
skins.
Yes,
you just profiled Sats because you saw him. Because he uses a Rubik's cube.
Exactly.
On the stream,
has
you're like,
Rubik's
what?
cube.
He's probably into this
probably into this card stuff.
Shit too.
He's like of the age. Uses the Rubik's cube. Likes video games. I mean, tell me what I'm missing here. Tell me what I'm missing here.
Cards and collectibles are like a old people thing. I think it's like people like guys in their 30s and 40s. This was like, they collected Pokemon cards as kids, and now these things are like scarce and rare. At least in the Pokemon sector. I'm the last person to talk about it, really.
That's definitely the hottest one. The Pokemon and the One Piece cards, I think.
I think it's worth discussing. Obviously, you had this whole plethora of the KOLs coming. You have Blunts has been on it. You got Ansem talking about it. I've seen a number of other people. The revenue numbers are interesting. It's like no one's really done a deep dive or vetted, but like clearly this company, Collector Crypt, that's what they're called, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like they're clearly they're profitable. Like they're making a lot of money. People use the platform. So it's not crazy to think like, hey, could this time be different? At the same time, we've seen this collectibles narrative. I feel like oftentimes when the market is slow, people pivot back to collectibles.
Yes.
And they always try to make it a thing similar to, I don't know, we've had a couple other areas like this where people really want it to be a thing. I think it's a fair question to say, is Collector Crypt different where like there's a sustainability to like they're actually applying buybacks to the token and like this could be legit reflected in token price? And then we're going to have a bunch of copycats try to do it, or is this kind of like we're trying to make it a thing again and it'll be short-lived?
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe we were just a bit naive on the collectibles side because like I just find it really uninteresting. It just seems like maybe I'm completely wrong, but it just feels like a bit of an illiquid mess.
The token is what? Oh, the cards themselves?
Cards themselves, yeah.
That's a great tool for number go up, though.
It is, yeah, because it's fucking illiquid. And you have no idea what supply is. Like, seems a little crazy to me, but maybe I'm just really naive and uneducated and I'm talking out my ass here. Probably likely as well.
Yeah. The people I know that are really into it do use this company. The company's profitable. Actively. And if you listen to the CEO or the founder talk about the business, you'll go away with like, holy shit, this is like a big deal actually. And they use crypto and they're going to start doing token buybacks. They're taking the tokens seriously. My issue is all the KOLs start shilling right around the time when there are unlocks coming and then the token fucking dies.
That's always a concern. So the article that blew up here is this Kyoto. I don't know Kyoto, but he wrote an article saying that Cards has $37 million in profit, but only a $13 million market cap. It's now higher, obviously. It's now doubled. It's like 30, or maybe higher even. I don't know. But if you read through this article, we're not going to go through it all in the stream. But this gotcha machine is the core product, and they're doing real revenue numbers.
Yes.
$37 million in profit is
real.
That's fucking serious.
Yeah, that's what it says on the title of the article.
True. Yeah.
I think there's some favorable
accounting methodology.
Accounting.
Yeah. Some specific metrics going on here. Because 37 million, that's not even revenue.
Can you imagine if Mike Dudas was an investor in this? What he'd be saying?
Yeah, my God.
I could.
Yeah. Go check the chart. Chart hasn't moved, Mike.
Reflected in buybacks.
Yeah. Chart hasn't moved, Mike. What are we talking about, bro? Chart's going down, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Check the chart. Wow, bro. Oh man, I love opening up that pump fund chart. It's just a story every time. I still have TGE price marked on my chart where I bought around that, and it was just a fucking car crash.
I remember
where was TGE? Like 2x higher from here? Or?
It is exactly. I'll tell you exactly. It is 120% higher.
How much did they raise for their token sale? Like $2 billion.
$1 billion, I think.
How much money do these guys have?
way too much, man. Like, yeah, just
like billions, right? Like multiple billions of dollars.
$2 billion, I reckon. $2 billion.
It's got to be more.
Yeah.
Would it be safe to say the moral of the story is token buybacks are bullish in bull market conditions, and they're a waste of money in bear market conditions?
I think they are bullish for sentiment. They are not bullish in practice. But that said, like, we've seen buybacks work in equities for decades.
Yeah, but it's also very, very variable in crypto markets because of the liquidity. If you've got massively thick liquidity, you're similar to what Meteor is like. Meteor do shitloads of buybacks, and their tokens at like 100 mil, but the liquidity is so thick, so it's not really causing that much movement. And Pump's probably the same, but I think there was obviously some other things going on there as well. But yeah,
Meteor
it depends.
Is at the same price still.
Fucking
it's
hell,
always at the same price.
Yeah, literal stable coin, man. And I think Soju buys a lot back. It's disgusting amount back, in fact, I think.
It's just between 14 and 16 cents for the last 4 months.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to agree with
you.
And
Meteora. You guys want to know something crazy that I just realized?
Yeah.
The state of crypto and the state of Solana, that it didn't even cross our minds to mention that today is day one of Solana consensus in Miami.
Yeah.
I feel like even 6 months ago, everything was so Solana centric that would be the core focus of everything we would be talking about here on stream. Like, what was the one that happened in Dubai?
Yeah,
I feel like we were doing like live coverage of what was going on. When Kyle Samani was on stage, everyone was talking about it, and the mindshare of Solana is not really what it was right now.
Is this the 2-year anniversary of the WIF guys dancing on stage?
Oh, no
I think it is.
Really? Doing the
feels
cat
like it's been
dance?
longer.
I think that's the cat dance 2 years from now. That was 2 years ago.
Man. Nah.
There was Solana consensus. I think so.
No, I don't think so, because it's like Shark Cat was in May or in March. And I feel like it was around that time when WIF was ripping.
Maybe.
That's my only metric of time as well.
Shark Cat.
That's what I've got, man. That's what I've got. That's my only reference of time around that era.
Oh, bad. All right.
Look at that tweet in our team chat, by the way. Thank God these guys are here.
What?
Look at the
oh my
consensus.
God! Fuck me! Fuck me! Oh my! I don't even. Is that? Wait! Is the Baldy there?
No, he's not there. He's not there. He didn't make it. Thank God. Thank God. For the context for the listeners. I won't.
On.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on. All right. I got nothing else for today, guys. Anything else you want to chat about before we log off?
A16 raising $2 billion crypto fund. We're so back, guys. Everyone, open the floodgates.
Open the floodgates. Pump my bags. 2.2 bill.
Get into the token deals. A16Z. Let's go. But no, yeah, I think that's a good time to wrap it up.
All right, we'll chat soon, guys. We'll be back Friday, 12 o'clock Eastern. Hopefully, ZEC is trading at like $600, and Bitcoin does one candle straight to 110.
And Asteroid is just ripping into the
Asteroid's at 420, maybe.
Elon's put it on Mars. It's the next Dogecoin. All of
I
you
love it.
You know.
I love it. All right, we'll be back Friday, guys. See you then.
In a bit.